Hello, welcome to another edition of Ducks Talk. I'm your host, Jack Esco, and today on the show we're going to be talking about we're going to review the games 1, 2, and 3. We're going to give you an outlook on what the rest of the series is going to look like, and finally we're going to talk about who the Ducks might play in the second round if they do advance. Now, let's get started. Alright, so, let's review Game 1. Game 1, the Ducks won 3-4. It was getting kind of tense in the start of it. They were up 4-0, and then they trailed it they gave up some cheap goals, and they ended up only winning 3-4 or 4-3. The first star went to Nick Bonino. He had an assist. Then Sagan was the second star with a goal, and then Getzlaf had a goal and an assist. So, very good job by the Ducks. They really spread the puck around. The power play was working really well. Palmsy got a goal. Kyle Palmieri, Getzlaf got a goal. Matthew Perreault got a power play goal. And that was just in the first period. They were really humming along, and then they just stalled after the second period. After that power play goal from Bolesky, they just really stalled, and they really, they didn't score at all at the end of the rest of the game. Because then Jamie Benn scored a power play goal for the Stars. Then Colton Shiverer scored for the Stars, and then it's 2-4. Then you're looking, oh my goodness, is this really going to happen? And then in the third period, Tyler Sagan scores, and you're like, oh my goodness, is this really going to happen? So it didn't happen, thankfully. The Ducks won that game, and they led the series 1-0. Now going to Game 2, the Ducks won that game as well, keeping track of home ice, winning 3-2, another nail biter. Now, setting things up here in Game 2, Getzlaf was going through a crazy round of emotions from Game 1 to Game 2. Game 1, he got hit in the chin. He had several stitches, and that was that. And, I thought that was the end of it. He's going to have to wear a neck brace, neck guard, like Crosby wore once. But, no, that wasn't it. Hours before the game, for the Game 2, he had his newborn daughter born. So he was going through all these emotions, and it was just a really great, touching moment to see Getzlaf score a goal and an assist in that Game 2 for his newborn daughter. I just thought that was really special. So yes, the Ducks did win Game 2. I just can't believe how he did that after having a, messed up chin and your daughter being born. Just something so amazing, and wish all the best to him and his wife on a newborn baby. But anyway, you have Getzlaf there scoring a goal, tying up the game 1-1 after a Alex Cheslin power play goal to start the game off. And then Perry had a goal in the second period to make it 2-1. And then Cogliano scored a shorthanded goal to make it 3-1. And that was just enough wiggle room to win the game, because the Stars only scored one more goal with Ryan Garbutt's goal to make it 3-2. And that was it. That was your game. So the Ducks currently are 2-0. Now let's head into Game 3. Game 3 had the Stars versus the Ducks in Dallas. The Ducks didn't really do anything in this game. They were shut out by a tremendous performance by Kerry Lichten with 37 saves, a shutout. He did have the first star, well deserved of the first star, as they won 3-0. The Ducks just didn't have it. Ben scored. You don't want to get Ben or Sagan involved. He got Ben scored immediately. He scored the first goal, and then Valery Nikolova, he scored, and then Ryan Garbutt, he's been doing well this series. He scored again. So you really gotta stop these Gunners from Dallas scoring, and if you do that, you don't have really good ancillary parts like the Ducks do. They don't really have those players like the Ducks, like Palmsy and Palmieri and Cogliano. They don't have those kind of players. So Right now, the series is 2-1 Ducks, as there's a game tomorrow on Wednesday at Dallas. And what do I look at for the rest of this remaining of the series? I do like the Ducks to win in 5 games. Reason being is they're just going to shake this off. They're going to play a lot better, more focused, and I think this goalie performance yesterday was an aberration. I don't think you're going to see this from Frederik Andersen very often. It was I'm not going to say it's a fluke, because they played a hell of a game, Dallas did, yesterday, but you're not going to see it very often. And for that reason, I like the Ducks to win this series very comfortably. Also, forgot to mention, I told everybody, did I not tell everybody that the Blackhawks would have trouble with the Blues? I told everybody that last show. I said that the Blues are going to win this series, and they're already up 2-1. I'm not going to say they're going to win, but my prediction's looking pretty good right now. So, now moving on to our last segment, who will the Ducks play if they do advance to the next round? Well, right now, it's looking like the Sharks, and it's not even close. The Sharks have been on a scoring barrage throughout the whole playoffs. They've scored 7 goals last game, and they scored at least 5 goals in every game. They're unbelievable scoring, and I can't see them losing one game. And they're just unbelievable. I mean, game 1, I believe they scored 6 goals. And game 2, they scored 7 goals. So they scored 13 goals in 2 games. That's pretty incredible. And I can't see the Kings competing with that. And the thing was, they won those 2 games on the road. So now they go to 2 games in San Jose with 2 games ahead. I can't see them losing 2 games in the Shark Tank. I love the Sharks to advance and play the Ducks for what would be a great series, Sharks versus Ducks. All right, that'll do it for Ducks Talk. I'm Jack. You can look at my videos on YouTube, follow me on Twitter, and I'll probably put this on Facebook. All right, this is Jack signing off. And remember, go Ducks.